Hi, in today's 30-minute practice, I want to focus on still basic postures, but creating a little bit more effort, focusing on building strength and toning muscles in the body. Nothing too intimidating, nothing too scary, no crazy poses. Again, just basic poses that really build a strong foundation for you. You're going to start in child's pose. I will demonstrate that position for you, and then we'll get started. All right, for child's pose, go ahead, take those knees a little bit wider into a V. Set the hips back down towards your heels, and reach those hands way out in front, letting your forehead drop to the ground. Go ahead, continue holding in your child's pose. And I'm going to begin the practice for you. With your eyes closed and your forehead resting comfortably on the floor, begin to focus in on your breathing. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling out. Inhale through your nose and exhale out. As you're inhaling and exhaling, you just want to find a smooth rhythm for your breath. It doesn't matter how long the inhales and exhales are. It's only important that it's a steady, easy rhythm for you. Now, as you're continuing to hold in your child's pose, and you inhale, you're going to feel your ribs expand out to the side. You may feel your belly press against the tops of your thighs. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. If you haven't already, stretch those fingertips out in front of you. Feeling that stretch all through your spine. Continue with those inhales and exhales. Just a couple of more times. Like hands on a clock, I want you to reach your hands all the way over to that right side of your mat. Stretching long through the fingertips. Pressing back through your left hip and feel that stretch all through the left side of your body. Inhale, feel it stretch a little wider. Exhale, ease into it. Inhale, walk those hands back to the front or the top of your mat. And then reach them over to that left side. Those right fingertips are stretching long. Getting a good lengthening through that right side body. Inhaling and expanding through that side. Exhaling, easing into it. Walking those arms back to the center. One more good stretch here. And then you're going to shift into table pose. Wrist under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's do a few cows and cats. Belly drops, head pulls up. And release into cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. One more. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Come back to that flat back, neutral spine. Reach those fingertips out in front. We're going to do puppy. Hips stay up, chest drops down. A little bit deeper stretch across the chest. Tops of your shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Shift forward back to your table pose. Good. Finding that nice, strong positioning. Go ahead, bring or engage those abdominals. That's going to help flatten out your back, making you a nice, strong core. We're going to reach both feet behind us, coming into a plank position. Coming down onto the knees anytime you need. Good. One more breath here. Exhale, take those knees down to the ground, and you're going to slowly lower your chest all the way to the mat. Keep your elbows glued to your ribs. Inhale, lift up, coming into cobra. Exhale, release down, push back toes, knees, come to child's one more time. Inhale, come into that table. Reach back into plank. Hold for a breath. Then release your knees, lower down, chest in between your hands for cobra. Elbows stay glued. Inhale, lift into cobra. Exhale, release, push back to your child's pose. Wide V those knees, hips press to your heels, arms stretch out in front. Just take a couple of relaxing breaths here. Shifting back to your table. Again, always starting from a firm foundation here, making sure your table's nice and strong before moving on. We're going to extend the right leg out. Good. Idea is to hopefully get that back heel in line with your hip. We're going to flex those toes down, push that right heel out to the back wall. And then we're going to add on that left arm, coming into a little bit of balance. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to bring that elbow to your knee. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, bring it in. One more. Inhale, reach it out. Stretch long through fingers and toes. Exhale, squeeze it into the middle. Then release out back into table position so that we can do the other side. Left leg extends long behind. Heel is in line with your hip. Toes flex down. Add that right arm stretching out in front. Good. Find that balance. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze in, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach out long. Exhale, knee to elbow. One more. Inhale, extend out. Find that balance. And exhale, release hands and knee down. Press back to that child's pose. Relax for just a breath or two. Now let's take downward facing dog. Keep those hands stretching out in front. Shift forward, tuck those toes. Lift up. Downward facing dog. You want those feet about hips width distance apart, toes facing forward. Don't worry if your heels touch the ground. Just focus on that stretch on the back side of your body. Good, nice couple of breaths. You can release to table or to child's pose anytime you need a break. Don't be shy about listening to your body, resting when you need to. We're going to bend those knees, and we're going to straighten. We're going to lift up on those toes, and we're going to roll those heels toward the floor. Bend the knees, straighten out. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale, push through those heels. One more time, bend your knees. Straighten out. Inhale up on the toes. And exhale, heels toward the ground. Good. From here, you're going to walk those feet and hands up to the center of your mat. And then we're going to hold here. Notice again, I don't have completely straight legs, but I do want my head to release down. We're going to inhale, lift up halfway, and exhale, gently release down. Never pushing past our edge. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release down. One more time. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, release down. From your forward bend, you're just going to softly roll it up to standing. Good. And when you come to standing, go ahead and turn and face forward. We're going to do some standing postures here. The first one that we're going to focus on is we're just going to get a really strong foundation for mountain. Feet, hips width distance apart, toes facing forward. Let's take those arms by your side. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, down. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, down. Good. One more time. Inhale, reach up. And this time, exhale, we're going to fold back into that forward bend. We're going to do that a few times. Inhale, softly bring it up. Reach those arms overhead. Exhale, fold down. One more time. Inhale, roll it up. And exhale, just go ahead, stay standing. You're going to bring those hands to heart center. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing. Right? We're going to practice chair pose. So I've still got my feet hips width distance apart. So go ahead, sit down and back. We're going to get that flat back. Now it strains my shoulders or puts unnecessary tension in my shoulders when I extend the arms overhead. But if that's comfortable for you, go ahead and work there. I'm going to bring my hands down at heart center. I'm going to sit way back. Notice how my butt is tracking toward the plant there. That's going to start really focusing in on those thigh muscles. Good. One more breath here. And exhale. Fold out to that forward bend. Let your legs relax. And on an inhale, you're just going to softly bring it up. Back to that standing position. Open up those feet. You're going to take a nice wide stance, making sure that the outer edges of your feet are parallel to the edges of your mat. Go ahead, bring those arms up. This is 5-pointed star. Similar to mountain in that it builds strength, but we just do it from a wide angle. Good. You're going to take your right toes. You're going to turn those out to the side of your mat. And then we're going to bend that knee. We're going to come into Warrior Two. Now for this Warrior Two, I've actually got a little bit shorter of a stance. As you get better, as you build the muscles in your legs, you're actually going to want to take your feet farther apart. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Nice wide stance here. It doesn't take very long before you're feeling it in your legs. Good, we're going to inhale, straighten that leg. Exhale to Warrior Two. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, Warrior Two. One more time. Inhale, straighten that leg. Exhale, Warrior Two. Good. Let's go ahead. Straighten that leg. Bring those hands down if you need a rest. Turn 10 toes forward toward me again. And we're going to do that on the opposite side. So we're going to turn those left toes out toward the edge of your mat. Slowly start to bring a bend into that knee. Widen your stance if you need to. Arms come up, Warrior Two. Nice and strong here. All right, inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two. You want to make sure that knee always stays over the ankle for alignment. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, back to that warrior two. Good job. Let's straighten. 10 toes turn forward again. And with a very easy move, we're just going to forward fold. Keeping those legs wide into the wide V. Head drops down. Just relax through your neck and shoulders. Different stretch. Different muscles of the body. See if you can find your breath here. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Soften your knees softly. Bring your hands to your waist. And we're just going to bring it back up. Nice and slow. Always listening to your back. What works to keep it firm there so we don't do any harm to it. All right, from here, we're going to move into a balance pose. All right, so just kind of walk those feet together. We're going to do two of them. We're going to do my favorite, which is tree pose. So find that foundation on one leg. Get steady. Root down through that foot. Ground down. Then you can take the opposite foot and either just keep it next to the ankle, so you have like a little kickstand there, or you can bring it up a little higher on the leg. It's about where you're able to maintain your balance. Arms can stay at your hips. You can go out to the side if you need a little extra balance. You can also come here at heart center. You can extend them over your head. Whatever you'd like to do with your arms is okay. I'm going to bring mine at heart center again. All right. Nice and strong, staying tall through the spine. It's okay if you fall out. Inhale and exhale. Good. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Gently set that foot down. Maybe you feel some working, some effort in that opposite side. That's a good thing. Let's take tree pose on the other side. Again, find that foundation in that standing leg. All right. Want to be strong and grounded in it before you add on the balance. Turn those toes out. That knee will open up to the side. You can stay here for the kickstand, or you can draw it up higher on the leg. You can also try bringing that foot up to the inner thigh. And then again, arms go where you want them to. You can even use that wall for a little bit of support if you need. Deep breath in. And one more deep breath. And exhale. Let's set those feet down. Maybe work out any tension that might have been there. And let's inhale, reach up. Maybe arch back just a tiny bit. And exhale, fold forward. We're going to stretch those legs just a little bit. Hopefully getting a little looser, a little warmer. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Soften the knees. Roll it up. Come to that mountain pose. Feet still, hips width distance apart, toes facing forward. Standing nice and strong, rooting down. That just means that we're grounding the feet. We're finding a firm foundation between our feet and the ground, the mat. All right, one more balancing pose, and then we'll take it back down to the ground. All right. So from here, we're going to just we're going to firm into that standing leg, and then you're going to draw that knee up to your chest. If you're able to grab onto the knee, great. If not, don't worry about it. You can stay right here, just lifting that leg up. Working that core area, also bringing some strength into that leg that you're lifting, as well as the leg that you're standing on. Like I said, very basic poses that provide strengthening opportunities for us. Good. If you want to try, bring those hands to your waist. Inhale, shift that foot out, and bring it back in. Inhale, extend that leg, and exhale, bring it in. One more. Extend it on the inhale, and exhale, bring it in. Relax down. Shift it out, shake it out if you need. And let's take that on the other side. So finding that foundation in that opposite leg to stand on. You're going to bring that knee up to your chest. You can hold it with your hands, or a little bit more work is holding it up on your own steam. One more breath here. Good. Here we go. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend. I'm looking to see the flat of your foot, your sole of your foot. Bring it in. Last one. Reach it out. Let me see that sole of your foot. Exhale, bring it in. Shift it down. Great job. One more time to a forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Maybe a little arch back. Exhale, fold it forward. All right, from your forward fold, we're just going to heel toe those feet wide open, maybe to the outside edges of your mat. And then you're going to drop down into a Yogi Squat. All right. I'm just going to hold here. Nice little stretch through the hips. It's not important if your heels touch. We just want that inner thigh and hip stretch. Place those hands down. Support yourself coming onto the floor. Now we've shifted down. We're going to finish out our practice. All right, coming into bound angle, one of my favorites. It continues that stretch we started in that Yogi Squat. Nice flat back. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold it forward. No need to flap your butterfly wings. Just hold them steady. Let your breath work through the stretch. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. One more time. Deep breath in. And exhale out. Good. Bring it back up. We're going to go ahead and extend your left leg out. This is head to knee pose. Or you can think of it as a half butterfly, half seated forward bend. You want that leg extending straight out from your hip. Deep breath in, arms reach up, exhale. Nice long stretch for the back of your leg. Hands can rest here. They can rest on top of your leg. You can reach out to your toes. It doesn't matter. Let's do one more there. All right, you're going to reach those fingertips long past your toes. And then using your core, you're going to lift yourself up. Work those core muscles. Good. All right. Let's bring it down. Switch your sides. We're going to extend that left leg. Tuck in that right. Leg comes right out of that hip. Let's inhale, draw it up. Exhale, fold it forward. Focusing on that stretch. Again, letting the breath take you deeper. Hands can rest wherever it's easy for you. One more inhale and exhale. reach those fingertips long past the toes. We're going to use the core. Engage and bring yourself back up. Good job. All right, this time both legs extend out, seated forward bend. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Lifting those fingers free from your legs. We're going to use that core one more time. Squeeze and lift and relax those hands down. Good. From here, we're going to turn and release onto the mat. So you'll be lying on your back, getting ready for the last little bit of our 30-minute strong practice. So we're going to turn sideways, and if you need to, you can hold on to those legs as you roll yourself down. Good job. All right, from here, we're going to bring both those knees up. You can do a little rocking side to side if you want. Good. Pause there in the middle, and when you're ready, you're going to take those both knees to one side, coming into a spinal twist. Your head's going to turn toward the opposite shoulder. Just holding that twist and breathing. Everything back to center. Bring those knees back up toward your chest. Turn your head back to the ceiling. And we're going to take that twist to the opposite side. So both knees are going to roll to your left. And that gaze is going to turn out over your right shoulder. Close your eyes and just find that nice, easy twist. Let's take one more breath in that twist. And softly bring it back around to the center. Bring it all back to the mat. Maybe hug those knees in one more time. Just a little shift back and forth. And from there, when you're ready, we're going to go into Shavasana. Okay? So you'll just take and extend those legs in front. Maybe widen your legs to a V, feet flop open, and hands are down along your side. Now, if you find that that's pulling too much on your low back, you feel too much pressure there, then go ahead and bend those knees. Bring those knees soft together, and that should help release some tension there in the low back. All right, so you're taking that position that you want, either with the knees bent or legs extended out in front. Good. I'm going to roll up into a seated position. You stay in your chosen Shavasana. All right, I'm going to talk you through just a little bit of your final relaxation. Remember that you're still in Shavasana, lying on your back. Or if you need a little release on the low back, bend the knees. The name of the game here is to find a spot where you're comfortable. And you'll know you're comfortable because your breath will start to come in easy, long, you'll know you've found your place of comfort when your breath comes in those long, easy trails. Smooth on your inhale. Smooth on your exhale. Inhale and exhale. Just let your body soften, surrendering to gravity. Your mat or the floor, or wherever you've chosen to do your relaxation. Just let it slip up around you, cocooning you, holding you firmly to the earth, and at the same time allowing you to go deeper into your relaxation. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. With each breath, your body relaxes one more degree. Breath by breath, tension leaves your body. Until you're left with a good sensation in the form of perhaps a clear head, a little hum in your muscles. And when you complete your practice, perhaps a little more energy and a little more focus for your day. You're going to take a few more breaths in your final relaxation. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. In whichever position that you're resting in, give your fingers and toes a little wiggle, just drawing that energy down into your limbs. Just a little bit of a signal to your brain and to your body that movement is soon. From that wiggling toes and fingers, if you want, stretch those legs out in front, reach those arms overhead, lengthening long through fingers and toes. One last wake up stretch. Then releasing that stretch and rolling gently over onto your side. Holding there in that fetal position for just a breath or two. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From that position, use an arm for support. Push yourself up into easy sitting pose. I'm in that pose now. Take your time. No hurries, no worries. Good. From there, one more time together, arms by your side. Inhale, reach up. And exhale down. Inhale, reach up. And exhale down. Last time, inhale, arms up, palms together. Exhale, bring them down to heart center. With a little bow. Namaste.